Never fear, for I am here. I could do this all day.
That's it!
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. The night sky is a balm to the battle-weary heart. But of course, Arisen. You may depend upon me. A glad thing to find Sir Norbert in good health. Shall we get him back to Melve? I know the way. Follow me. way, if you please. Was I too quick for you, Master? Don't worry, I shall wait for you right here. My magics are at your disposal.
That's it!
Twas a glad thing to find Sir Norbert in good health. Shall we get...
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be back soon.
Good on you. Just take care, all right? You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters acting strangely of late. And I was right. But mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him. My brother is always the one taking the initiative, while I stand around with my hands in my pockets. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer regrets. We managed to save Norbert, and perhaps that's all that matters. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. If I'd only steeled myself sooner. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts. Ne'er again will I let fear stop me from doing what I know to be right.
Sir Ian was rather hard on himself, methinks. He saved his brother just as much as we did. Now Sir Gregor wants a word, eh? Hardly surprising. The Risen's attentions are always in demand. Ah, yes. I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Do come again.
Here at the... I get so few customers, you see, that I... can manage both roles myself. But enough.
Always a pleasure.
Coming, Master.
Where was I headed?
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles. Myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
I'm in your debt, sir. Not just for saving my brother, who helped me learn a valuable lesson today.
If you want my advice, he'd know of.
Well, could use more places.
How dare you?
I've little enough gold to spend as 'tis. Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Aught you need of me?
If you want my advice...
You a traveller? Well, I'll not. I used to be a sellsword, see? If you're anything like me, once you've reached the pinnacle of your vocation, you'll want to seek out a maester. They'll be able to teach you a skill of incomparable power. If properly persuaded, that is.
Here's a welcome sight. I only work when I fancy.
Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding, a task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to send the saurians scattering.
Saurians are monsters of fearsome strength. 'Tis true, but I've yet to meet a foe that explosive casks can't scatter.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well.
Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts reeling, at least. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and steer clear of the village boundary in future. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. The villagers use that water on a daily basis. You must make sure your aim is true. we clear? Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the Saurian's nest, and you're top.
A single jar of poison ought to send those Saurians packing. Only, do be mindful not to spill any on yourself, Master. Expertly thrown, Master. I'd wager those Saurians will think twice about nesting here again.
You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks for your efforts. And I must say, you've a fine arm. I couldn't have done better myself. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skills I possess. Or perhaps 'tis a little early for such talk. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace. And for that, I'm grateful.
All done then?
You've my gratitude for the work you've done for us this day.
If you don't mind.
Full relieved am I to greet another dawn. Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location. My magics are at your disposal. A fine display of skill. I've got you. Use this chance to recover. Might we not consider bringing a sorcerer into our party? Have at me! I'll gladly take on any number of foes. We've earned ourselves a pat on the back. Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen. I've got a good feeling about this one. Materials such as this can be combined to craft things. Look, Master, a chest. We must find a way to open it. It's a pleasure to serve you, Master. A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift. At your disposal.
Gran, I want to learn magic, please.
This again, child. You know full well your father has forbidden it. There are plenty of things more deserving of your interest. Why not turn your aspirations elsewhere?
Why must you always take Father's side? I'd have thought you'd understand how I feel better than anyone.
Aught I can do for you?
What am I to do with that girl? Would that I could allow her to do as she pleases, but 'tisn't to be. Would that I could allow her to do as she pleases, but 'tisn't to be.
I've things to do.
Why won't they let me study magic? It isn't fair.
Let me be the one to collect it.
I'm just grateful I could.
I shall be your shadow.
Why won't they let me...
I've things to do. This is an outrage!
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts. What say we get some rest? I'm not sure I could face a trek with my belly so full. Haven't you a lantern arisen?
Why won't they let me
Would that I could allow it.
Why won't they let me study magic?
It's rather valuable, this.
I'm just grateful I get...
Why won't they let me study magic? It isn't fair.
I've things to do, if you don't mind.
What a...
Would that I could allow her to do as she pleases, but... Would that I could allow...
I could do this all day!
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command.
That's quite the drop. Oh, I should tell you, there's a forgotten riftstone nearby. I found it beyond the rift. Shall we go there now? Ah, yes. Give me a moment to recall the way. I know the way. Follow me. right. Just follow me. Do you want me to slide down? Mind, if I do, I shan't be climbing up again. This slope's too steep for that.
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen. And it seems I was right.
Now, Sir Gregor wants a word, eh? Ugh, hardly surprising. The Arisen's attentions are always in demand. Follow me, Master, if you would. I'll bring you to the one you seek.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
I'll not take that from you.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne, yet not all. Our king sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Best hope for no one. Regardless, do well not to invite my mistrust on our journey.
This obstacle shan't get the better of us. There must be a way to remove it. Ranged attacks are my speciality, Master. Shall I assist? over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Hold here a moment.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An arisen, by all appearances.
An arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from...
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawn.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the captain. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
I'll be glad to talk to you off duty, sir.
I'm nodding off where I stand. An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Or it may have...
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Ah, now I feel a fool.
Best mind yourself in my
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Suppose I ought to earn my pay.
The cavern's depths lie ahead. We fight! Perhaps 'tis best to live and let live. Naught feels quite so wasteful as coming upon a fine piece of equipment after purchasing the very same item in a shop. Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside. We shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this. Might there be aught over there? At last! I thought we'd never find one. Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself. Lucky us. That's worth taking. keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
One can scarcely walk in a place so cramped. I pray we do not encounter any foes.
Asps! 'Tis their venom you'll want to watch out for. My magic not actual. A useful bauble, the ferry stone. 'Twill allow us to travel vast distances in an instant. Lead the charge! I suppose we shan't uncover any more treasures here. A shame that. There's nothing like a warm meal to lift one's spirits.